What is your reaction to the charge that Dr. Marcuse is trying to lead students to participate in destroying the present social system?
I don't believe this is the case. Marcuse has very critical writings about the social system in his various books, but it's my understanding from all I know that in his class he's meticulous about separating his own points of view from the points of view of others, and he gives a balanced and neutral and fair account. I also know that he takes a very dim view of students who are yes men, who agree with him. He encourages students, he insists that students make up their own mind.
And Dr. Marcuse has been on the faculty at UCSD for the past 3 years, a comparatively long enough period of time to serve as a testing period. Is there any indication that during that time that he has influenced his students to commit violence?
None. We have, thank God, not had any violence in the last 3 years. I've heard it suggested that his presence here, which is certainly has meant a lot to some of the students here, may have had the opposite effect, and that perhaps if Marcuse had not been here, we may have had more difficulties, in fact, than we've had. Who really knows?
How could that be explained? You mean that he served as a sort of a safety valve in open debate between him and the students?
Yes, I mean that without him and others present, who really challenged the students to thought and action, it may have been that they would have found their excitement in other ways.
In an interview that I did with Assemblyman John Stull of San Diego County Friday night, he alleged that there is discrimination in appointing the faculty to cause an overbalance towards the left or ultra-liberal faction.
Yes, I heard this interview, Mr. Keene, and I thought this is a misplaced suggestion by Mr. Stull. If there's one principle we really hold to, it is that political discrimination plays no part in the appointments of our faculty. And we just stick to this as earnestly as we can. When a man is appointed, he's appointed on the basis of how good he is in his field, how well he can teach, how well he carries on his responsibilities. The problems of his political affiliations do not arise. With regard to Marcuse, if, for example, his appointment here would have been made because he is a renowned Marxist, rather than because he's a famous philosopher and a superb teacher, I think we would have been entirely in the wrong. And I don't think it was made on that basis.